Goo, hello! Hope is all you. Welcome back to Europe Universalis 4 with France. I keep trying to stupidify like having an intro, but it then stunlocks my brain into what's the next words I need to do? I'm so focused on changing the words that I'm probably not even using the right words in the wrong way. And then I have to think about the next processes. It's wonderfully weird how my brain works sometimes. Right, let's drill with this and push straight into Niederlausitz. The Austrians will pay. In fact, how many of them is there left? 56,000 Austrians remain. And lowering down. I'm dealing some damage here. Look at that, down to 50k. Nice. Then let's go attack into Intal. And I'm 222k down the drain. Again, don't concern too much about that. Right, CNEs cost 5 sword mana because I have just about 120 cost reduction. So it's just going to make 5 the base floor. Regardless what kind of rebels they are and what their previous cost was, it's 5 mana. So I really don't have to worry about separatists right now. That will of course change when I hit the Age of Revolutions, because I'll have the harsher treatment gone, but hey, by then I'll have hopefully what I need. But we'll see. I'll also probably annul my alliance with the Commonwealth when I start to border them. I will take Moscow, and I was considering doing it as a cheap sneak through, but actually I'd quite like to keep strong borders. So I'll probably come up and in and around, if I'm honest. Let's still royal marry them anyway. That won't stop me. And let's give Hampshire a manufactory. Hampshire can actually have a soldier's household. That's the type of manufactory this needs. And it also needs some base manpower. Meanwhile, the goods for the actual money ones, let's take this, take this, take this and this. I'm ignoring right now my usual 0.3 ducats as a baseline. I want to get to economic hegemony, and every part will help. Glamorgan, why are you giving so little? Because you are indeed a territory, not a state. How is my force limit looking, I wonder? I haven't actually created any units for a while. It's probably looking pretty good now. It's probably looking even better now. Also, they created an extra 1k. How? How are they getting this extra manpower? Spare. They should be using it to reinforce, no? Also, I'm up to 927 ducats per month. Sure, I understand there's a lot of people that's done this quicker, but this is a decent enough pace for the non-tryhard version of getting to economic hegemon. So let's also take my... I think I'll take my diplomat out of Austria-Hungary here. I want to put it into the Ottomans. Honestly. And Constance, I see you. Right, for now, let's peace out. I'm going to just stop them from doing their siege. Awesome stuff. And then we'll go into, say, why is the supply limits in here so low? That's bad. Let's go Slavonia there. And then I need to... Actually, let's see if I can quickly concentrate development in any of these states. Probably not, because Paris is pretty damn big. Yeah, I didn't think there'd be a possibility. But hey, I'll only get possibly one separatist sentiment event, so I'm not too worried. Don't worry about the stuff, that's just boats popping off. They'll all join up. But it is messing with my ability to click on my rebel factions from the main screen. Harsh treatment for French particularists is now 5. Remember when it was 44? But it's not anymore. And oh, that rhymed. I'm a poet, and I had no awareness of the fact. Right. All this excess land I'm taking is putting me up to 850 nearly force limit. Oof. Man. Imagine if I could actually go up to my force limit right now. That'd be scary. Okay. Rather than spend money on more great projects, what I'd actually like to do is to chew through the Malta forts. Let's get that to max level. Yeah, so this is one of those better late than never scenarios. Because I should have done this a long time ago, but hey, done it now. Also, the Austro-Hungary name has shriveled up a bit. How unfortunate. Scotland have rebels in the Outer Hebrides. You know what they say? Outer Hebrides nuts. Do I still fight Portugal next as well, actually? They're losing a war versus a client versus somebody out in somewhere. I mean, I could do. I might just wait for the Spanish truce at 1645. I currently have... Oh! I was about to say I currently have bigger fish I want to fry. But you know what? I am back to being in charge of the... papacy. We're having cheaper stuff go on. You're welcome, guys. Get your mercantilism in. I'm also going to upgrade Edinburgh Castle. Good stuff. I also need to start getting my diplomat on the Ottomans. I want to start getting some claims ready. For I am not quite yet Diptech 23 and therefore cannot imperialism. That's not for another couple decades, unfortunately. Hell, 20 years ahead of... 18 years ahead, sorry, of Tech 20. Also, I haven't got manufactories yet. But on the other hand, I can't really get manufactories yet, can I? So do I take the remainder of the English Channel and then give the North Sea to Scotland? Is that something I'd want to do now? Or would I go Spain and then just co-belligerate Portugal? We'll see. I'll leave it a couple years. I think I'd declare the main war on Portugal. Co-belligerate Spain. Nah, I'd probably do main war on Spain because they're harder to get war score against. Because a lot of their stuff is off colony. I can't be bothered to micromanage that all. Right, I've got a lot of fleets. Let's start managing their purpose. Protect trade in Rio Grande. So you're Rio. Hold on, no, there's also Rio de Janeiro. Grand. Damn it. My foolproof plan is not quite foolproof. This is just Ninth Fleet. Chess, Peaky, Blinders. I don't need to make it this long, but let's do it. And then what's next? Escadra de Mediterranean. Protect trade in, say... Have I got anyone in Caribbean yet? Nope. This will go in the Caribbean, that's more important right now. Get rid of the long name and just go Carib. No, I was about to write Carb. And then this one's got 2 more ships to build. Nope, it just built 28. Fine. That is acceptable. And this will just go to Brazil. I'm just going to name this to... this one's going to be a little simpler. This one's just going to be the country code. And there's 2 more heavy ships here that need to join in. Don't know why they hadn't joined into the main stack. They were probably on their way there and just got dookied on for no reason. In terms of movement, not in terms of actual battle. So let's grab some more centers of trade. I don't mind Naples being a level 3, but everything else that's level 3 kind of needs to be either in my English Channel node, or it needs to be on the way to it, which a lot of this isn't. A lot of this is all Genoa and Venice end nodes. Doesn't matter what I take, let's just do an autonomy change cooldown. I'm going to grab excess crown lands, be level 2. Apologies, just a little bit of micromanaging. Orleans is in Champagne, which is funneling towards English Channel. That is acceptable. You're in the wrong place, but you're only a level 1, so up you go. And then finally, let's just get Cadiz for now, and that will do. Awesome. And we move on. And then I have a few separatists. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to spend my 5 sword mana to bring some of them down. Wonderful. Silly separatists, yes they are. What reason do they have to be mad? In the words of the guy in that meme, why are you mad? It's only game. And I'll lose another innovativeness here. I'm not accepting the reform demands, thank you. Spanish separatists can go away. Well, the list of the separatists is actually kind of small, really, isn't it? French particularists. Let's harsh treatment you as well, twice. Then how's my spy network on the Ottomans? Still going, but Venice needs to be solved. Venice, once again, are only involved with the knights. What I might do, or sorry, what I should say is what I might do, is go and annex them. They're only roads. Except they're not, they're an island. They wouldn't really have connections to anywhere else. There'd be roads in their mainland though. But not to anywhere else other than around. Perm is a level 1. Rome is a level 1. Can't be having that. I mean, I can't be having it at level 3 either, but this will do. So now, I also need to upgrade St. Peter's Basilica. And let's do that with a corruption loan. Because I forgot about it all this time. And I'm just going to compensate. Also, I thought before I was earning nearly 900. Oh, that was when I was occupying Austria-Hungary. So it's a different context. That's fine. So now I'm thinking I want the whole of the Balkans. Sorry, Ottomans. It's not your fault. It's not... Actually, Ottomans, I'm sorry. It's not me, it's you. So I'm going to take all the Balkans, I think. Push up through AH. Push up through Commonwealth. Get to Russia. I've tried to maintain somewhat good looking borders. And again, when it comes to Germany, I'm using it as a, I'm going to use it as a real cheap way to spread the revolution, I think. And look at that, back down to 0% overextension. And also what's quite nice is because I'm getting the last gov reform about 1650, I have 170 years of being able to do the centralize state thing. So I can just constantly centralize states, get back half the refund, and just keep centralizing states and keep centralizing states. It's going to be real cheap states, and my gov cap's going to be real spare later. I know I'm 200 over now, but trust, we'll get there. Also, I don't need to do this. Let's station the 72k. That's here? I mean, that's kind of pooey, isn't it? Right, let's send you with the best siege. It's the best siege general I have. Seriously, a siege too. That's terrible. Speaking of terrible, how about that? That was worse. Yeah, this has got 30k cannons. So let's pull this one up. This will continue drilling. So I'll wait till my units that are on their way get their morale back. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to untick automatically raise maintenance during war. All my forts are being kept up. I'm not mothballing forts at all for the rest of the game. They're just going to stay fortified. They'll help with what's it called? Army tradition. Because if you maintain forts, you can get up to 1 army tradition a year. As long as you've got enough forts as a percent that are the highest level possible. You can also get army tradition from lower level forts, but they give a lot less. But yeah, I'm ignoring Spain and Portugal for now. I will get back to it at some point. But for now, I want the Ottomans. I have a new plan. Well, I want Venice and the Knights first. So let's truce break. December 46. Okay. You intrigue me. Let's get a claim on Visoki. And then, with the exception of the 17k, let's bring the other 2 armies down. And then these can also undrill. Then who else is drilling? The 72k here needs to come off. So it's just the army that needs to heavily recover. That's not drilling. Most of this 92k comes from the 17k army. So that's okay. After delaying everything, I now have Tech 20 on my mill. Good, it's up in line. And then, I don't think it's the howitzer you want, I think it's the swivel cannon. Yeah, it's the swivel cannon. It has an extra offensive morale pip. And then you'd want horse artillery, then royal mortar, and finished off with the flying battery. That's how we're looking. And yeah, I'm not going to give you any more money, Commonwealth. I'm not even going to pretend to do the little money trick I do, like I'm just not giving you anything. Get out of here. Don't care, didn't ask springs to mind. And oh yeah, I need to upgrade St. Peter's Basilica. This will save me some idea costs in the future. And then what's this? 17k. Nice. Or alarmingly, how did I not catch that on the radar? Silly me. Everything is trading. I'm just going to make sure that it's all on go to port during war. Because I know what I'm like. I'll forget to press the button if I don't do it now. Mexico already doing it. Bordeaux already doing it. England Chan are doing it already. Perfect. So yeah, that's just because I forgot to press buttons. Luckily it was only 17k. I lost literally 500 units from it. It's really not an issue. So let's make this war the first one and then deal with Venice. I know it's only a year of truce that I could have waited on, but I'm kind of antsy about the Ottomans. Take on Visocki. Commonwealth won't help because they're in debt. Commonwealth will help because they're currently at 0. And I'm telling them to prepare for war. This is just so that they can go deal with the excess. I can deal with the Ottomans easily. Visocki. What's also nice is that although I don't have many claims, let's not forget I have the full influence ideas, which its finisher, unjustified demands, minus 50%. So normally where I'd be paying diplomatic power out the wazoo, I won't be this time. Because I'll be paying it slightly less out the wazoo thanks to a 50% saving. It's still not going to be like super, like whatever, but hey. I might abdicate with Francois. 366. No, don't abdicate with Francois. They're 3 points more than chicken nuggies. It's not worth it. So, Commonwealth. You probably have... Oh, they have nothing of the Ottomans as a vital interest. I thought they'd have, like, Bulgaria as a vital interest. That surprises me. Quite honestly. So let's bring this out into, say, Kosovo. This will be like a floater unit that can assist in whatever direction it needs to go while I'm pushing out. And also, yes, I need to speed up St. Peter's Basilica. So screw you, other upgrades. My gold is going towards that. How nice. So, with this mission tree, what else do I have to deal with? Break the Emperor's Ring. French alliance prevails. Yeah, that's fine. Push the Imperial line. All provinces in that area need to be mine. Okay. I can pick that up later, I'm not fussed. What else am I missing? The French-India mission, right? I've already said I'm not too worried about the French-India mission. Reform the legal system will be very soon. And I can't do the last one because I cannot embrace industrialization. So that one has to wait till 1750. Well, damn. One of the following. Okay, I'll take that back. You can get coal as of 1700, so you can do the alternative option of just 5 furnaces. And you unlock furnaces at level 21, so I'll have the dip tech ready. Admin tech ready, sorry. Also I said level 21, you know I meant tech. Maybe I'm not the only one that's thought of tech as like proper levels, because they're referred to as tech levels, but my head just goes, oh yeah, level, just like we talk about Pokemon kind of deal. Yeah, they're transferring occupation over for me. How nice. I don't have to worry, but I'm still gonna... Whoa, what do you mean coalition? Whoa, 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 calm down guys. Is it because I haven't built any more troops for the last like 5 decades because I'm out of manpower? Is that what's going on? I mean, true, I'm only at 600,000 troops. But I thought you'd maybe not want to coalition me. Oh well. I can build another great project. Tower of London. Yes, please. Yeah, this is a faux coalition. This is a fake coalition, a coalition, if you will. It will disband when I beat up the Ottomans, I imagine. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's what my feeling is. And yeah, look, next admin level is furnaces, so I'll way have furnaces in time for 1700. I'll have them in time for like 1655 kind of thing. For now, let's add some more manufactories. Also, what I'll do is I'll statify the lands I took from Austria, because I haven't done that yet. Let's go by trade good. There we go. Oh, I only had money for one. Good job, me. But yes, I'm gonna statify this. My response is GovCap be damned. I just want to find ways to spend my paper mana for good use. That only costs about 250 to do all that. Marvellous. And how are my revolts going? What revolts? Also, even when I go take out Commonwealth, I am leaving Moldavia alive. I think I want to see about maybe being their ally. Or something. I haven't quite thought about it. But I know I don't actually want to take them. I want them to stay the pure, unfettered soul that we find them as. Also, why can't this move out and around? Because it's blocked by what other fort? Oh, whatever. Just bring it out this way. Go to turn off and like Bazal. I know that was going to Celestia and then I moved, but oh well. Commonwealth also moving to Crimea for me, I think. Doesn't look like it. I'll go siege down Theodoro then. Also, yes, I just said Crimea and I meant Theodoro. But hey, here's what it is. The Ottomans don't have a lot of boats right now, do they? 17 heavies. You know what, let's maybe try and blockade the strait. Can I... Hold on. Oops. I didn't... Oh, silly me. Also, no, I can't win a naval battle versus the Ottomans. I shouldn't have gone for it. That's what you call a skill issue. I lost 10 heavies. And they lost nothing. There you go. Oh well, I'd still like to see them fight my army. Transoxiana are doing a number over on Persia, but that's okay. That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Also note that I'm still about 100k off in units. Transoxiana actually have nearly 150k troops. Good for you. Good for you. You're still Tech 19 though. Skill issue. Again, Coalition, I'm not really bothered about it. And let's just gain some autonomy. That'll be reduced down. And it might just be partly due to my occupation, but I'm getting closer and closer to economic hegemony. Really what I should be doing is this. Manufactories in subjects. Grab the most fruitful ones and add stuff to them, because that will vicariously flow through to my trade, giving them extra goods. Has that effect of adding to the trade value of goods in each trade node. There's a lot of things that can affect how the trade goes, and that's one of them. I believe, unless I'm wrong. which again is very, very possible. How did Persia fare? 3-1. Oh, they got destroyed. Never mind. Couldn't even hold up. And what's Ayutthaya doing? They're trying to spy on me. Okay. So's everyone. That's not a problem. Then, while this is going to Erzincan, let's send this to Bitlis. I think my plan is to push out towards Transoxiana right now. But we'll cover that in the next episode. So this one ends here. So we'll continue this in the next episode. Catch you soon. Thank you for watching.